10 potential bargain signings this January transfer window. Clubs from across Europe's top leagues will be looking to bolster their ranks in January as the season reaches its midway point, but not all of them will have to break the bank to make the signings they want. Across the transfer market, many high-profile names could be available for bargain prices as they run down their contracts. And following the financial strain of the COVID-19 pandemic, many clubs will be looking to improve their squads without splashing too much cash. Sportsmail takes a look at 10 potential bargains who could be available next month. Aaron Ramsey, the Welshman, has long been linked with a return to the Premier League, with his move to Juventus having not been the success he was hoping for. The midfielder has played a total of 112 minutes in 5 appearances for the Serie A side this season and is not trusted by coach Massimiliano Allegri. Juventus are keen to offload Ramsey after he failed to reach the same level he did at Arsenal and want to shift his £400,000 per week wages. The old lady are reportedly willing to sell him for a minimal fee, and Ramsey will have to take a significant pay cut to return to the Premier League. Despite his struggles in Italy, Ramsey has proved his quality in the Premier League and would be a marquee signing for many clubs, with Newcastle among his suitors. Antonio Rudiger, the Germany international, has been strongly linked with a move away from Stamford Bridge at the end of the season. Rudiger has become one of Chelsea's standout performers since Thomas Tuchel's arrival, but the Blues boss now faces the risk of losing his key man as he enters the final 6 months of his contract. With no new deal in sight so far, overseas clubs will be free to open talks with the defender on January 1st with the view to signing him on a free transfer in summer. But the German could also make a move in January, with the limited number of months left on his contract likely to reduce the fee Chelsea can demand. His recent impressive displays make him a strong signing for any club, but his wage demands are likely to define him as a bargain for only a handful of Europe's elite. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich have been reported to be willing to quadruple his current salary to £400,000 per week, but if they snatch him up for free, they could still consider it a steal. Franck Kessie, the Ivorian, is another top player who could be set for a Bosman move at the end of the season. The 24-year-old has attracted interest from all around Europe, including Manchester United, PSG and Barcelona, with his contract due to expire next summer. The midfielder rebuffed Milan's latest offer of €6.5 million, £5.5 million a year, but the Ivory Coast international is reportedly holding out for around €9 million, £7.7 million. With no new deal on the horizon, Kessie is free to sign a pre-contract with any European club in January before a move in the summer. However, AC Milan could try to sell him in January to recoup a small transfer fee and avoid losing him for nothing. James Tarkowski has entered the final 6 months of his contract at Turf Moor, and while Sean Dyche is said to be desperate to keep hold of the centre-back, Burnley could cash in January to recoup a transfer fee. The 29-year-old joined Burnley from Brentford in 2016 and has played a huge role in maintaining their Premier League status, making 195 appearances during that time. A move for the Clarets defender would particularly suit West Ham, who have been left scrambling for a new centre-back in January after losing Angelo Ogbonna to a season-ending cruciate ligament injury and Kurt Zouma with a serious hamstring issue. The Hammers could wait to swoop in for Tarkowski on a free at the end of the season, but they are reportedly set to launch a £7 million bid in January, which still seems like a bargain for a defender with Premier League experience. Manager David Moyes is said to be an admirer of Tarkowski, and a January move for the defender could be a quick and cheap solution to his defensive woes. Ricardo Pepi, the 18-year-old MLS sensation, burst onto the scene with FC Dallas earlier this year and has already been rewarded at international level. Pepi scored 13 goals in the MLS this season and has earned 6 caps for the USA. His impressive performances have attracted the attention of Europe's elite, with Manchester United and Liverpool set to lock horns over the American starlet. According to the Sunday, FC Dallas are believed to be demanding at least £7.5 million for the teenage striker, but even with potential add-ons, splashing out that fee could prove to be a profitable move further down the line. Boubacar Kamara, the 22-year-old, has impressed in a defensive midfield role at Marseille, attracting the attention from the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona. After making his senior debut in 2016, Kamara has registered more than 100 appearances and represented France from under-17 to under-21 level. But the youngster is on the verge of running down his deal and could be available for free at the end of the season should he fail to agree fresh terms with Marseille. With Kamara's apparent unwillingness to pen a new deal in France, Marseille could yet be forced to sell the youngster in January in order to make some financial gain on a transfer fee. Kamara rejected deadline day moves to Wolves and Newcastle in the most recent window, though lines of communication with the Magpies have remained open following the club's Saudi Arabian takeover, with a view to a January move. Meanwhile, Manchester United have reportedly earmarked the Frenchman as a potential replacement for Paul Pogba, who is running his contract down at Old Trafford. Paulo Dybala joined Juventus from Parma in 2015 for a fee of £36 million, but could leave Turin for nothing. The 28-year-old's contract with the Old Lady expires at the end of the season, and he will be free to sign a pre-contract agreement with another club next month, ahead of a free transfer. The Argentine's 6-year spell with Juventus has seen him win 12 major trophies, including 5 Serie A titles and 4 Coppa Italia trophies. He also helped them reach the Champions League final in 2017, where they were beaten 4-1 by Real Madrid. Liverpool are reportedly circling the forward, but Juve will not want to see their attacking asset walk away for free, and, similarly to others on this list, they could be willing to sell him in January. Dean Henderson, the Man United goalkeeper, shared first-team duties with David De Gea at Old Trafford last season, but has fallen behind a Spaniard this term and as a result is looking to leave the club as soon as possible. The 24-year-old had previously been touted for a loan move, but he is now said to be looking for a permanent switch in search of first-team football and has been linked to Ajax, who are on the hunt for a new goalkeeper. Henderson is valued at around £20 million, and that figure, or better yet a loan move, could prove to be a bargain for a goalkeeper with Premier League and European experience. Christian Eriksen had remained on Inter Milan's books since his tragic collapse in summer, but his time with the Serie A side came to an end as both player and club recently agreed to terminate his contract. Eriksen suffered a cardiac arrest on the pitch at Euro 2020 as Denmark played Finland. He received life-saving treatment pitchside and was fitted with an ICD, implantable cardioverter defibrillator, after recovering in hospital. Rules in Italy state that people with a defibrillator like Eriksen are not allowed to play contact sport. But the Dane is allowed to continue his career in countries such as England and Holland, where the rules are different. Eriksen is yet to officially confirm that he is planning to return to professional football, but a move to the Premier League or Eredivisie could be mutually beneficial for both club and player. Kieran Trippier, former Tottenham full-back Trippier, has reportedly been keen on a return to England for some time and is one of Newcastle boss Eddie Howe's top January targets. The England international was linked with a move to Manchester United in the summer, but Atletico Madrid's £25 million valuation was a stumbling block. However, sources close to the Spanish side believe Trippier's asking price could end up being less than half what they wanted, with his £130,000 per week contract at the Spanish champions heading into the final 6 months. Newcastle are expected to splash out in January following their mega money takeover, but scooping up Trippier for under £20 million could be a bargain given the experience and quality he would bring to their fight against relegation.